Hi, I'm Amanda Stickles. This is my response to the academic success prompt for LASC. So to start off, I would define critical thinking as the objective analysis to form a judgment. So someone has a complex a subject, and so they use their rationale and they use their skepticism and they try to make an unbiased analysis to then form an opinion about that subject or come to a conclusion about that subject. My personal definition of academic success is that I feel like I've succeeded academically when I've worked hard on a task or an assignment and then I get a good grade on it and I actually feel like I get something useful or interesting out of what I learned out of like the knowledge that I needed to complete that task. So that's what I would define as academic success. You know, getting something out of the subject you're learning about and being able to apply it to the real world and then at the same time academically getting a good grade on it. Let's see. My goal for college, well, the goal of college in general, is to serve students in finding higher education in the subjects that they're interested. College also provides a community for everyone. The college itself, and then within the college there are also other communities of people that have similar interests, similar goals. College also prepares students for the real world. It provides the ability to get a degree for a job or a career in adult life. See, that's personally what my goal for college is you know, to graduate, get a degree, and then move on to even higher education, because I would like to go to some kind of health field. Let's see, my biggest strength, I don't know, I have to brag about it, but I'm pretty proud of the fact that I can retain knowledge pretty easily. Usually I can, you know, go into a class, I pay attention, I do whatever work they assign, and then when it comes to the task, I don't really have to study. I know I should study, but I don't necessarily have to, because once I get the information, I use the information, and then I'm ready to, you know, like, show that I can remember what the information was. So yeah, I'm really proud of that because it saves a lot of time with studying. Another strength is that I'm a pretty good writer. Once I start writing about something, I can usually just go on, and I create pretty decent paper, even if I don't like the topic of the paper, or I don't believe that the paper is like in my best interest to write. But once I get going, I'm pretty good at making a decent paper. I don't know what else to say about that. My weaknesses is definitely my focus. See, what's ironic is that I can focus better on things I'm not supposed to be focusing on at that point in time. For example, today I was in Communication 101 and I was working on my journal for Music Lit, and I got it completely done, and it was a really good paper. But the thing is, I probably should have been paying attention to the lecture in communication, and this has been a problem for me for as long as I can remember, and my solution to it is I just record lectures, and it's specifically with lectures that I just can't focus on the lecture while I'm there. I don't know what it is. But so I just record the lectures with my phone, and then once I get back home, I listen to the lecture, and then I take notes on it then. So I'm really good at focusing, just not when I'm supposed to. Let's see, what else? I had it all written down. Another weakness is that the focus thing plays into time management. And so I'm actually pretty good at managing my time. It's just that sometimes I focus on things that are due later when I have things that are due before the later things are due. So I'll have like a paper due on Wednesday, and then I'll just, instead of working on that paper, I'll do a paper that's due on Friday for some reason. So I'm still getting the things done, just maybe not in the order I should be. Just it's another thing where I just can't focus on the things right in front of me at that time. It's kind of frustrating, actually. Let's see, and my third weakness is that I have social anxiety. And so that makes it really hard for me to like seek help when I really need it in person. So for as long as I can remember, I really hated going to my teachers and to my counselors, even though it's their job to help me, because I feel uncomfortable asking them for help. And then I also feel uncomfortable in new social situations where I have to like meet a whole new group of people that I've never like interacted with before, and then I somehow have to collaborate with them in some way. So I'm really awkward in those situations, and I wish I wasn't, but I can't help it. My strength and my weaknesses in college, I feel like they'll cancel each other out, which is really nice, because my writing is really good once I get on a roll, and that'll just take care of my problems with time management. I should be managing my time better, and I shouldn't have to rely on my ability to write well in one sitting. But that's just how it is. Like, why not take advantage of my strength when I need to? And then, I think I said this before, my ability to retain knowledge is pretty good, so I can cut down on more studying time. Whereas like other people, they may need to study more than me, whereas I can just, review my notes and be fine for the test, whereas other people might have to make flashcards or something. As for my social anxiety, that's gonna suck, frankly to say. For public speaking, I can't do it. Like, I freak out whenever I have to go in front of a group that's more than 10 people. So I'm interested to see how that turns out. But I think high school has prepared me for college. I feel like I've said it a million times, but I went to prep school since 5th grade. I went to Basis for middle school, and then I went to University High School. And so those two places forced me to develop my study skills and my ability to cope with high amounts of stress. And if I hadn't, then I would have flunked out of those institutions instead. And so now here I am today, and I'm really good at stress management. I'm good at knowing when I need to take a break from my work and move on to another topic, or when I need to come back to something. And I'm really good at knowing how I learn. Like, I know what environments I'm really good at studying in. I know what environments I can learn in really well. So, yep, that's the end of this video. Yep, bye.